Welcome, my friends, back to another video. Special announcement. We are now carrying liquid elements. I'm so excited. I have Demo here.
Thank you very much for having me.
In this video, let's just go over the polisher options that we have currently. And so we have a 5-inch, 3-inch, and 1-inch polisher, and then these little baby ones. You're gonna have to wait for this. I can't wait to share some information about these. These are awesome. You want to start at the 5-inch?
Yeah, I thought. Let's start with the biggest machine, and then we work our way down.
Yes. This is cool because it comes with this bag. That's my favorite part. You actually get a carrying case with it.
So liquid elements is always for the customer, and I mean a lot of weekend warriors and also professional. They might like having this bag because then you have everything in one bag. You know everything is inside. You don't have to worry. Did I forget something? Where's my cable? Stuff like that. It's all in this nice, needy bag. It comes with the machine, as you said, and it contains the polisher itself. It also comes with an 8-meter cable, detachable from the machine. I think it's 26 foot, 8 meter, 24, 26 footage, something like that.
That is one of the first things I noticed, the detached cable, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Really nice to be able to have that to pull it apart, even just to put it back in the bag.
Exactly. Or for example, when you have a detailing shop, you have this machines on the wall. The cable is always a clattering thing to have. And so if you have the hanger on the wall, now it looks super neat without the cable. And to be honest, you only need one cable now. Because normally all the machines, they have the same plug. You can just unplug the machine. Or for example, if you're a guy who is liking to blow out the pads between the polishing steps, you just detach it, go out of the shop. You don't have all the dust in the shop. Blow the pad out, come back, detach it, attach it again, and you're ready to go.
Okay, 5-inch machine. This was a 15 millimeter throw?
Correct. 15 mil is one of the industry standard.
Yep.
We also have a 21 millimeter machine, but it's not available yet in the United States.
Ready soon.
Maybe. It will come, but the thing is, every time we want to have a machine coming into the US market, we have to do the internals completely from scratch because of the difference in currency, in the current. In Europe, as everybody knows, we have 230 volts, and here in the US with a 110 volt, it's completely different. It's not just like you get another cable and the machine is ready to go. No, we really have to sit down, do all the power management in the machine so that we get the exact amount of power out of the machine for the US market as you have it in Europe.
And power, we talk about power. This machine has nice power.
Yes, this machine brings around 400 watt onto the surface.
Okay.
So it draws 950 watts out of the outlet and 400 goes onto the paint, which is pretty amazing.
Which translates to a lot of power.
Yeah, it's a lot of power. The machine is designed and engineered in Germany, and the assembly line is in China, but we have our own assembly line in China. Nobody can sneak in. We own the factory. We make sure that the quality of those machines are up to spec. So we are very proud of this.
What that means is it's not just a rebranded machine.
No, it's not.
Actually designed.
Definitely not.
Using this yesterday, like you can literally like almost sit on this thing and it won't bog down at all.
Exactly. I mean, we have a little protection in there. Some people said, it stalls on edges when you go over an edge like this. Well, guess what? This is a safety feature of a DA. Yeah. Because you don't want to polish through the edge and then you don't have any paint on the edge anymore. Yeah. That's where this machine is great for beginners because it's literally failure forgiving. A very unique feature also in our machine is this torque indicator. You tried it out yesterday. If you apply too much torque, you have a green light here when you polish normally. But if you apply too much pressure on the paintwork, the machine will switch to red, and then you know definitely you are now in the danger zone to damage your paintwork.
Red is bad.
Yeah, red is bad.
Another unique thing here too, when I noticed when I was using it, is this backing plate has some writing on it or a pattern, and that pattern is a signal for you to know that this pad is spinning, because if this backing plate in the pad is not spinning, we're not doing correction. So that was a really cool indicator too as well.
It's our Liquid Elements logo actually on the back of the backing plate. It's the same logo as here. So that's where you see it spinning, because normally what they do, they mod the backing plate and put a little I don't know, a little marker on here. On
Yep.
the Rupes, it's very common that they mark it, so
Yep.
you see the spinning action. With our polisher, you don't have to do it, and it's pretty free spinning, as you can see.
Yeah. It's a
So-
very nice machine using this. So a couple features to this machine. It does have a variable trigger. So it does have, you know, you go down to the 2000 all the way up to 5,000 RPMs. And then it has the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correlated to the different RPMs.
Correct.
But it still has that variable speed
Yeah.
trigger if you want to just start off slow or work in that polishing liquid abrasive for a little bit. And then it has the locking mechanism,
Yeah.
which is very intuitive to use, right on the side with your thumb as you're using it there. And then just click to undo the locking
Exactly.
trigger.
We started actually in the US with the V1 version of this machine. That machine didn't have the detachable cord. We started actually in Black Friday coming out with the machine, with the version 2 here in the US. The difference between the version 1 and the version 2, the obvious one is the detachable cord. And the version 2 has 15% more power.
Yeah.
We spiked up the power a little bit because the power unit, so the power management in the machine is a little bit different from the V1.
Okay.
So those are the difference.
I want everybody to hear
Yes,
this.
that's a very distinctive noise.
Yeah.
That is how we Germans like to do this. You want a distinctive click. There are competitors on the market, they have the same feature, the same detachable cord, but what I'm lacking there is this distinctive click that you have the assurance that the cable is in the machine.
Yep.
Because what you don't want it to happen is you polish a car and then for some reason this comes loose, falls onto the paintwork and I don't know, damage the paint, something like that. I mean, not with a rubber cable that it will happen, but
Yeah.
you want to avoid this at any reasonable time.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
All right. What else do we get if we buy this?
So you
5-inch
get the
polisher?
machine and the cord. Then also you get a second pair of brushes. So if you really need to change the machine, and there are detailers in Germany, professional detailers, who polish with that machine every single day. And I mean, after maybe 2 or 3 years, then they called us and said, hey, I need a second pair of brushes. And then we tell them, hey, you don't need that because look in your box. You already got a second pair of brushes.
Yep.
So, and it's very easy to change because you only open this little screw here. And then this is the terminal port for the brushes. You just
Yeah.
get them out and put the new ones in, which comes with the machine already, and you're good to go.
Which is very easy. And I noticed that some other polishers, you know, they start to lose power and start not to work. And
Correct.
usually it's a small thing like you just change the brushes. And I like the uniqueness of this machine where you made it so easy for
Try
us
to-
to be able to do it. Because the other ones, you have to take the entire head off.
I think with the
and
Rupes,
everything,
you
yeah.
have to disassemble the whole machine
Oh,
in
it's
order to
not
get
fun.
to the brushes. With our machines, it's right there on your
Nope.
fingertips.
And that's usually, you know, when I talk to people like, hey, my machine's not working, it's usually just the brushes.
Yeah.
It's usually not a big deal. It's just that.
Yeah,
changing them
because
out.
because the components in those machines at this day now, they are the quality of the motors and the gears, they are so good. Also with all the other competitors that normally it's a stupid thing which goes wrong.
Yeah.
For example, as you said, most common are the brushes.
Yeah. Using this machine, we compared it to the Mark III. I would say very, very comparable. Very smooth machine, well balanced. Using it, there's not a whole lot of restraint or fatigue that I feel like
Yeah.
after using this machine. Very low vibration. It's really nice to use. The weight is it's not that heavy. I mean, it's a light machine. I'm impressed. I'm seriously.
Yeah, we made
impressed with
sure
this.
that we put all the weight of the machine in front of the head, so it almost it's. I mean, if you tip it like this, you can see it sits on the head of the machine without having any pressure on the top part of the machine.
Yeah.
So that makes this machine very beginner friendly, because what normally you have with the competitors, they are very heavy in the back. So, and you have to compensate that with lifting up the machine, and then it's a challenge to keep the pad flat, because the secret of the success for polishing is always trying to keep the pad as flat on the surface as possible. Then you get the best possible outcome.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. And with this machine, especially for a beginner, it's very easy to accomplish this goal.
Yeah.
That's why we are very proud of this. And also the noise of the machine, because you're realized with the Rupes, it has a very high distinctive pitch, which can hurt a little bit because we use a different material with the housing. It's a carbon fiber plastic kind of material. I'm not completely into the science, but it's very, very thick, very sturdy.
Yeah.
And
it's solid.
that actually brings the noise down. So all the noise actually from those machines nowadays, they come from the gear, which is on top on the front of the machine. And if you choose the right material, you can bring this noise down significantly, and that's what we did with this machine.
Awesome. Manufacturer warranty on this?
2 years.
Awesome.
Out of the box.
Excellent. And this bag is awesome. I just can't get over it. It's so cool. Like in this bag, you have little pouches on the inside.
Yeah,
so
you can
if you want to put your pads or polishing liquid abrasives in there, it has everything in there. It's awesome.
Yeah, you can, for example, you have a little pockets here for if you have those little ones, you just put them in like here, and it all fits. And then you have the whole package.
That's a word right there.
Right there, exactly.
Organization. I absolutely love it. Okay, cool. And then it comes with, obviously, the instruction manual. It comes with an Allen wrench if you need to change the backing plate for any reason. So it's all right there. That's awesome. Okay, cool. That is the T4000
version
Mark II.
2.
Okay.
Correct.
And definitely check it out. All right, moving on to the next machine. 3-inch.
3-inch is this one.
Okay, cool. Comes with this case?
Also, yes. All of them. All of them come with a case.
Okay. Open this bad boy up.
Yep.
So the 3-inch machine is not quite available yet, but it'll be available soon, right?
Correct. Correct. Because the issue we have still is, as you can see, is this is the European charger. And we have to switch this out for the US charger because also that the internals are different.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty confident that we can get this pretty soon, and then we are ready to go with that one.
This is cool because it's a 3-inch machine. We'll show you the machine, but also comes with a 3-inch backing plate and a 1-inch backing plate, and both DA and then rotary. So very versatile. You can kind of do a lot of things with this one machine.
Exactly.
Right
So this is a DA
okay,
right
10
now.
millimeter throw.
10 millimeter throw.
Okay.
Then we have another one. This is the 3 millimeter. This is I recommend only for wet sanding or for sanding. I mean the 3 mil we put into this machine just for sanding purposes, because we got complaints that with the 3 mil the pad stalls a lot. Yeah, of course, because you only have a 3 millimeter orbital action.
Yeah.
So this is not enough to drive the free spinning plate.
Okay.
So this is just for sanding, because for sanding you need also a DA, but a very short throw.
Right.
So this is what you need. And then we have the rotary attachment. If you really want to get to town and like the rotary,
yeah, edge work and stuff, small areas.
you can do that. Exactly.
Love that. And then what is that?
That is a little brush
Okay.
it comes with. So for example, you can do upholstery or stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to rub the upholstery by hand, you can use this machine and just do the upholstery
so
with
you
that.
should probably buy two, one for exterior and one for interior.
Oh, you don't have to. I think you can use it in both scenarios, and that's quite fine.
Now, is this pretty easy to switch out for those? Like, how do you switch out the backing plates?
Yeah, the backing plate, it comes with the tool. You just go in. As you can see, there's a little space between the backing plate and this little plastic, the shroud, exactly. And then you go in here.
Spin it off.
Spin it until it, now it's in. And then you just unscrew it, and there you have it.
Okay.
10 mil, as I said.
Okay.
So you can
and then you can switch that out.
And then you can switch that out, exactly. So if you want to have this out, you just unscrew this little plastic piece here.
Okay.
And then you can, there's also this little attachment here.
Oh.
You go in here, spin it until it reaches the point, and now you can unscrew the whole attachment
Screw
here.
it and switch it out. Rotary, 3 mil. So you got a 3 mil, 10 mil, and I think there's one more in here, right?
Rotary.
Okay, rotary.
It's the rotary, the 3mm, and the 10mm
Okay, cool.
attachment. Those are the, and you only want to make it hand tight. Don't crank on it like crazy.
Yeah.
And then you're good to go. It's pretty easy, pretty fast. Everybody can do this.
Okay.
So no problem with that.
Battery operated, comes with 2 batteries.
It comes with two 12-volt 4-amp batteries. Normally with the charger, you work with one battery. And when you see that the battery, actually it has a little LED here to see the stage of charging. When you see it goes into the yellow, red, normally the other battery is already ready to go. So you can just come, switch it, and go to town again.
Average run time on a battery?
I would say 45 minutes, something like that.
That's killer.
Yeah. I mean, easily. You're not using this machine 45 minutes straight.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
you make a B-pillar, then you set it aside, wipe it off. I mean, you have plenty of time to work with this machine before the battery goes out.
If you're using that for more than 45 minutes, you're doing something wrong. You should take our paint correction and coating class.
You can use the machine and polish your whole car with the 3-inch if you want to.
Yeah. That'd be
Is it the most efficient way? Probably not.
Right. Exactly.
But technically, you can do it. If you do this, what we always tell our customers is, you will realize when you use those batteries cycling through, they get pretty hot. So, and that puts a lot of stress on the batteries. So if you feel that you're cycling through those batteries rather quickly, just give the machine a little breathing time and cool down the batteries, because then the battery will last definitely longer.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Same 2-year manufacturer warranty on this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And that's it. And this is brushless, so
this is a brushless
you don't
motor.
need any brushes on that
And
one.
also, you probably, maybe you already saw it, it's a gray body. So we have 2 different lines of machines. The white you saw on the 5-inch machine, that's our entry level, I would say.
Okay.
They are pretty decent machines, and they are awesome, hands down. But the gray machines are all the brushless and for the pro.
Okay.
So for the professional detailers, because the advantage with the brushless motors are they are quieter, they operating quieter.
Okay.
You don't have the noise pollution.
Yeah.
And of course you don't have to service them because there are no brushes anymore.
Yeah, that's nice.
So, and
Easy
also
maintenance.
with the brushless motors, the management is completely different. What we plan in the future is, and now it comes really tacky, what we want to do, because now you can actually read with the brushless motors, you can read the stage of the machine while operating it. You see, you can read the RPMs, you can read how much pressure or how much draw is out of it, because the stator is not only plus and minus, you have 3 or maybe even 5 stators on the motor. So, and that is good, because what we're planning to do is on our polishing liquids, you scan a QR code, you have an app with the phone. I'm telling that's future. And then the app is telling the machine what setting and how much pressure you have to apply. And then you know exactly how long you have to cycle the polish before it's done.
That's awesome.
So-
One step closer to robots polishing a car.
Correct.
I love
So
it.
that is actually an idea of our CEO Sebastian in Germany,
Yeah.
to create this one into the machines, but that's future talking. But
That's
with the brushless
awesome.
machines, you are able to do this, because with the other machines with the brushes, they are pretty, we say stupid, because it's only on and off. Here you can tell them, okay, run with this speed, with this power, and the machine is retrieving or giving us information how it runs.
Okay.
So that's the advantage of the brushless
Yeah.
motors.
Less risk.
System.
Okay,
And-
that's awesome.
So yeah,
Very nice weight to it and everything, easy to use. It does have a trigger and a locking mechanism on the trigger. Just pull that, very easy. And then the speed control is right on top. Very intuitive to use with your thumb and everything. So awesome little machine right there. And it's 3-inch and 1-inch, so if you wanted to
Correct.
switch it out. But you have a dedicated 1-inch too.
we have a dedicated 1-inch, and this is what I'm showing you right now. Also comes with the same nice box.
Case, and this is like a hard case too. It's really nice. So in case you mobile guys are all over the place, you can put this back, throw it in the van. Don't have to worry
Exactly.
about damaging the actual machine there.
So this is actually the competitor for the Rupes hybrid, I would say. This is the main target here.
Okay.
But of course, way less expensive. I mean, the Rupes hybrid is around $600, I would say, retail.
Not cheap.
So not cheap at all. You're looking at that machine for $230 retail. And it comes also with 2 batteries and the charger and the 3mm sending adapter, like the 3-inch, and the rotary and the rotary adapter.
And the outside of this machine, so this is all kind of like the rubber stuff here too.
It's
very
all rubber.
soft, very
Exactly.
easy. You know, yeah. So I mean, you can like.
You can put it on the paint. Not that I recommended it,
Right.
but you can technically put it on the paintwork and it won't scratch the surface. I would not. I mean, don't do it, but you can do it. Actually, there's you see those little edges here, those little
Yeah.
this is the grooves. This is our liquid edge design.
Yeah. It's unique.
It's very unique, and when you grab this machine, it feels very pleasant in your hand, because when you look at your hand, it's not a round thing.
Yeah.
You have 3 segments which are straight, because the bones are straight in your hand.
Yeah.
So nobody thought about this, but we did. So that's why this is very pleasant to grab on, because it mimics those surfaces of your hand.
Feels nice.
It
Feels
is
really nice.
It is a nice feature. Yes.
Now this is the white one, so entry level
Correct.
line.
Yeah, with
Okay.
the A1000, we only have this one with
Okay.
with that motor. I mean, when it comes to the 3-inch and also the 5-inch, we are launching right now in Europe the T4500, which is
Okay.
a brushless version of the T4000. That is a great machine. That is for professionals. It has even more power than this one. I think with that machine, we bring 900 watts on the surface, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, you can literally put your whole body weight on this machine and it's still spinning. I mean,
It's insane.
nobody needs that power to
No, you
polish
don't
it.
need it. I mean, the one we used yesterday, I mean, like, literally, like, you can just...
So why
it
are
has
we
so
doing
much
this?
power.
Because with this machine, you might be in the region of 5,000 RPM. But if the machine provides even more power at the end, you don't have to run the machine always at full capacity.
Right.
So you push it in, for example, level 2 or 3 is maybe even sufficient to do the job. So that puts the stress out of the machine, and that means you can work the machine even longer. So you extend the lifespan of the machine, because if you rev your car engine always 100%, it will probably go, something will go wrong.
Makes
If
sense.
you just idle it or just run it at 2,000 RPM, it will last longer. And that's the same thing the same idea we had with the T4500. We make it a little bit more powerful. Also, the vibration is less because of the brushless motor. The gear is a little bit different. We use another components inside the gear. So also that brings the noise down. It's a very pleasant machine to work with, but not yet available here in the United States, unfortunately. But we're just starting here in the United States. You have to be a little bit patient with us. We cannot just come in and throw everything in the market, because believe it or not, we are actually a pretty small company.
Yeah.
We have 30 employees in Germany. It's a mid-size company, and well, that's how we run things. We are not like Rupes or Flex with thousands of employees.
Yeah.
We are a small company, and we're trying to get our feet into the market.
Dimo's been here for a couple of days and we've been talking, and this
Yeah.
is, I mean, the relationships and the smaller company and the communication is so important. That's why I love working with, people that care, have passion for this industry, and it just makes it so much enjoyable to work with somebody who has all of that. So it's really special, and the machines are special too.
Yeah, you have a direct line to the developer actually.
Yeah.
So you call in, and I call the CEO and say, hey, listen, the market wants this. Can we do with the next step or the next alteration of the machine? Can we implement this wish into the next stage, into the V3, V4, and we are able to do this.
That's awesome. Yeah. Okay. This machine here comes with 2 batteries as well.
Exactly.
In there.
Those are
awesome
12
case.
volt 2 amp batteries.
Okay.
By the way, you can use this battery also to run the 3-inch machine.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's the same attachment.
that's nice.
So then if you have the feeling, or if you think the 4 amp battery adds a little bit too much weight to the 3-inch, you can use this one, and then brings the weight a little bit down. But then of course the machine will not run 45 minutes. I mean,
universal. Awesome.
yeah, but it's vice versa. You can use the big 4 amp machine, the 4 amp battery on the little one if you want.
Okay.
So
good.
they are interchangeable.
That's awesome. All right.
Yeah.
The little baby machine.
Yeah, you like this one. I know.
This is here. This is so awesome.
Jason really loves those little machines.
Oh, they're so cute. But these are really cool. Okay, we're going to show you exactly how. And I was really excited about these because, you know, I think most detailers have seen something similar like this to be able to get into like behind the door handles. Maybe you're polishing a motorcycle or something, very small area where you just can't get a machine into.
Correct.
The head's too big. And they do have, you know, attachments like this, but usually you're attaching it to a different machine.
Correct.
And then you're running the machine. I've done it where you plug in the machine, you turn the machine on, you got this big long cord, and you're running it. This is unique because you literally can put a battery pack on your belt.
I have that here.
This is the battery pack.
So of course, those machines are also coming with a case, both of them. This is one pack. So you have this little, this is the same battery.
Okay, for the 3-inch and
for
the
the
1-inch.
1-inch. So you get this little adapter with this little clip. So you can put this on your belt.
That's so awesome.
And then you have this little adapter here, and you just plug it in, and you're ready to go. Turn the machine on. I mean, you barely can hear it.
It's like a little dentist tool. But it has a lot of power too.
It has a 33 watt motor, which is plenty for that kind of operations.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't come as a DA. I mean, when you're looking at those micro machines,
Yeah.
there is simply physically not enough power to make this free spinning DA movement.
Okay.
So this is rotary only.
Okay.
But with this little tiny pad that you need, in order to get some work done, rotary is the way to go.
Yeah, so 1-inch rotary, and then we have different attachments
Yes.
and foams for this, right?
Correct.
And
it's very easy to release. So you have this little button here. You spin it until you find the lock-in position.
okay,
And then you can just open it and
and
detach
put the new
it.
one in there.
So it's very, very easy to work with.
Super easy.
Screw it, and then you
Turn
back
it on.
again.
And when you turn it on too, like you have a speed dial too.
You have a speed dial, of course.
So you got the 1 through 5 here that you can change the different RPMs.
Same here, 1 to 5. And if you are done with your door handle, you just unplug it. And if you find something on your car which you need an angle like this, a 90 degree, for example, interior, all those piano black stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, this machine is so light and so nice to operate.
I feel like you're a superhero too, wearing that battery pack. You're like polished.
Yeah,
man. You
because
just go
you're still
anywhere.
mobile. I mean, and you can have this all day long. You have it here. You go around the car. You're still mobile. Actually, that's also for the future. I have also something I can show, a big reveal we are already working on in Germany. Well, so you see, guys, we're working on a lot of stuff.
Not available yet, but we'll
Not
do a
available
teaser.
yet, but I give you a little teaser.
Okay.
So this is, I think, a very unique thing that you just have the battery not on the machine.
Those are killer.
Because this actually reduces the weight of the machine significantly.
Yeah.
So, and when we looked at those little machines, we thought about this, and we thought, what if we do this with a 5-inch battery machine? So this is a prototype of our battery-driven 5-inch machine.
Okay.
So this will be available maybe first quarter 2025.
Okay.
Latest,
That's not too far away.
latest mid next year.
Okay.
So this is still a prototype out of a 3D printer. So you see this big ass battery here.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought about it because that's actually a very hefty weight in the back of the machine,
Right.
and you have to really hold it up in order to polish with this machine. Very powerful, brushless, of course. But what we are going to do is more or less the same thing. Release the battery, put it on your belt, and then you have a little cord, you have a little adapter plate, and then you just have this little cable running through it. And then this machine becomes super, super lightweight. All the weight is on top. Look at this.
That's
so
awesome. Yeah.
It almost sits on the on the plate, on the backing plate with ease. And that makes polishing it very, very, very easy then.
This is a working model too. Again,
This is a working
smooth.
model. Yeah, this will be a 21 volt. The good thing is it comes with a Makita system. So if you're a Makita guy, you have all the Makita tools, and one of those batteries are dying or they don't work anymore, you can grab one of your Makita batteries and it will still run with that machine.
Yeah. It's nice. It's smooth.
Yeah.
But not yet available. Soon.
Not yet available, but it is. I mean, we polished a lot with this machine, as you can see already, and it's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
This will be a very nice thing to have, and the price will be very, very nice as well.
All of these polishers are freaking awesome. I'm so excited. So available now in Car Supplies Warehouse. Check them out. We're going to do another video here on the pads. There's something very unique with these pads and liquid abrasives and stuff too. So check out that next video and go pick up some Liquid Elements polishers and check them out for yourself. I think you're going to be very, very impressed. Thank you, Dino.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.